In this lesson, we will focus on the character 班, which has two very common yet distinct everyday uses. First, it acts as a noun, meaning a class or a group of students at school. Second, it refers to a shift at work. Because of this, it forms the backbone of the essential verbs shàngbān, to start or go to work, and xiàbān, to finish work. Let's have a look at some examples that break down how this character works in context. 你爸爸几点上班? What time does your dad go to work? 你爸爸几点上班? We begin with the very common verb 上班, literally translating to go up to the shift. This is the standard way to say go to work or start work in Chinese. To ask what time, we use 几点. The word 几 is a question word for small numbers, and diǎn means o'clock. Notice that the time question word 几点 sits exactly where the time answer will go. In Chinese, time expressions always come before the action, so the structure is subject, your dad, plus time, what time, plus verb, goes to work. 你们班有多少个学生? How many students are in your class? 你们班有多少个学生? Here, 班 steps into its other main role, meaning a class of students. When we say 你们班, we are literally saying you plural class, which naturally translates to your class. While we used 几 for time in the previous sentence, here we use 多少. We use 多少 to ask how many when we expect the answer to be a larger number, usually over 10. Since a class typically has more than 10 students, it is the perfect choice. Even when asking a question with 多少, we must remember our measure word rule. The general measure word 个 sits right between the question word and the noun 学生, students. 我们班的男生比女生多. There are more male students than female students in our class. 我们班的男生比女生多. To say the boys of our class, we use the particle the. This links the possessor 我们班, our class, with the subject 男生, male students. This sentence uses the be structure for comparison. The pattern is X plus be plus Y plus adjective. The adjective here is 多, which means many or much. So, literally translated, the sentence reads, our class's boys compared to girls are numerous. This is the standard way to express more in a comparative sentence. 我今天生病了，不想去上班。I am sick today and I don't want to go to work. 我今天生病了，不想去上班。The phrase 生病了 means to fall ill. The particle 了 is crucial here because it indicates a change of state. The speaker was fine before, but now he is ill. To express a lack of desire, we use 不想, meaning don't want to. Following this, we have 去上班. 去 means to go, showing the direction of the action towards the workplace. It links smoothly with the verb 上班. 你们班有哪些国家的学生? Which countries are the students in your class from? 你们班有哪些国家的学生? Look closely at 哪些. While 哪 means which, adding 些 some turns it into a plural question word, which ones or which plural. This implies the speaker expects there are several different countries. The structure 国家的学生 translates to students of a country. Together with the question word, it asks students of which countries. 我们班的同学都喜欢去图书馆看书。The classmates in our class all like to go to the library to read. 我们班的同学都喜欢去图书馆看书。Notice the use of 同学 instead of 学生。同学 specifically means classmates or peers, giving the sentence a warm communal feel. The word 都 means all. It is a strict rule in Chinese that 都 must come after the subject, the classmates, and before the verb 喜欢 to like. The end of the sentence flows logically through actions. First, you go to the library, 去图书馆, then you read books, 看书. Chinese word order follows the natural chronological order of events. 你几点下班？下班了，我们一起去吃饭吧。What time do you finish work? Let's go and eat together after work. 你几点下班？下班了，我们一起去吃饭吧。Here we meet the opposite of 上班. 下班 literally means to get down from the shift, which we translate as to finish work or to get off work. In the second part, 下班了 uses the particle 了 to mean once work is finished or after having finished work. It sets the condition for the next action. The word 一起 means together, and it must be placed before the verb phrase 去吃饭, go eat a meal. Ending the sentence with 吧 softens the tone, turning a command into a friendly suggestion, exactly like saying let's in English. 我爸爸是工人，他早上7点上班，晚上7点下班。My dad is a worker. He starts work at 7 in the morning and finishes work at 7 in the evening. 我爸爸是工人，他早上7点上班，晚上7点下班。The first part of the sentence uses 是 to be to link dad with his job, 工人 worker. Chinese structures time from the broadest period down to the specific hour, so 7 in the morning becomes 早上7点, literally morning 7 o'clock. The exact same pattern applies to 晚上7点, evening 7 o'clock. The sentence has a rhythm because it uses parallel phrasing, time plus shàngbān, followed by time plus xiàbān. It neatly describes a very long 12-hour shift. 我们班的学生都觉得汉语课很有用，他们上课都很认真。The students in our class all feel that Chinese lessons are very useful. They are all very conscientious in class. 我们班的学生都觉得汉语课很有用，他们上课都很认真。The verb 觉得 is very useful. It means to feel or to think in the sense of holding an opinion. They feel the classes are 很有用. 有用 literally means have use, useful, and we pair it with 很 to say very useful. The word 上课 is used here, just like 上班 means to go to work, 上课 means to go to class or to attend a lesson. Finally, the adjective 认真 is a brilliant word to learn. It means serious, conscientious, or earnest. Describing a student as 认真 is a very high compliment, meaning they pay attention and work hard. To conclude, the character ban is a Chinese language essential. Whether you are talking about your peers in a classroom, 你们班,我们班, or discussing the daily grind of starting and finishing work, 上班, 下班, you will hear the word ban constantly. By mastering the time structures and verbs associated with ban, you're taking a step forward in your ability to hold natural, everyday conversations in Chinese.